Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Rogue Trader. We are in the Mangled sector. We came here to see if we could pick up some loot items in this section here. I thought they were behind tech use skill. They are not. It's demolition and I think also demolition over here. Yeah. So we don't even have Argenta. I had forgotten about that little detail until the end of the last episode. So I can't even really try to go for it. I will try to come here later again once we have Abelard fixed up, which hopefully we can do.
It's about time.
And I also want to come back here because there was that big enemy that I want to take care of, but I feel like I want to have my proper party for it. I don't want to just go for it right now. So, we are still looking for Cassia and Idira. We have to find the Maestro of Flesh, which I think I know where he is. I think it's over here. Okay. We actually were able to open the door. We even killed the guy over here, poor guy.
I won't tolerate
the door
weakness.
closed again, but it's open. So let's explore this area here. I didn't come here before because I still wanted to go back to the Mangled sector, but I suppose now is a good time to check this out. Because once we find Idira and Cassia, I feel like we can take care of things much better. And we went down. And we get back up. Puke. Wait, now I have 2 stacks. So we had Agony, and now we also have Death Throes. The agony of the parasite in the rotator's body intensifies. I really hope... Wait.
The songs of...
Your seneschal is always there for you.
I only have Pascal with me. Am I dreaming? Master Helmsman Raver. The lamps emit rays that hound your pupils, burning and biting them like angry snakes made of light. Vox Master Vigdis. Yeah, I feel like we're dreaming here. Through the bars of the grate you are walking on, you see a bottomless abyss. It beckons you to jump in and promises an embrace softer than any feather bed in the world. High Factotum. Conrad Voitvir. The rebellious steps are trying to buck you off to make you lose your footing and break your neck. Theodora as well.
I'll lay claim
So this
to
guy
the
is becoming a lot
stars.
more prominent again. What is here? The thick curtain shoves you away. It is surprisingly strong for a lifeless piece of fabric. Tervantias the Archmachinator. What the hell? I still feel like we're dreaming because I don't have my other... Do I have them? Because I'm double clicking and I can't... It doesn't jump to them. So I imagine that no, I don't have them. Let's... The corpse hanging from the structure turns its flayed face to you with a crack and snickers. Looks cool. The creature in front of you is a patchwork of skin stuffed with darkness, corruption and sharp objects. Staring at you with its scalpel eyes, it grumpily remarks, "Such a disobedient specimen. You are still not dead. An anomaly." Its foul, corrupt thoughts reach out to you, groping at your face. "I need help." "But I see you will soon become a very obedient specimen. Convulsive spasms, hysterical reactions. Come here." The creature pokes you in the chest, its triangular fingernail easily penetrating your skin. A strange sound throbs at the edge of your awareness, a sound similar to your own scream. Now I have more people around me. Yes, there's Iliad. And there's Idira, I feel. A grotesque spider-like figure looms over you. Its limbs wave frantically, chittering and clicking as they rip something apart, then stitch it back together. and you realize its canvas is your flesh. The Xenos' gaze is indifferent and his low voice echoes to the room. The sample has been extracted. The specimen is alive. Body and mind expected to function within normal parameters, Monkey. So did he help me? Examine the Xenos. There is something fundamentally wrong with the Xenos silhouette and its twitchy, abrupt movements, and it sets your mind reeling in disgust. Each of its mechanical tool appendages seems designed to be as sickening and horrifying as possible. What happened to me? The control worm in your nervous system detected my proximity. It signaled it was dying by injecting a lethal dose of hallucinogenic euphoriants into your bloodstream. A resourceful individual. That thing in my head is your pet? The Drukhari holds up the pale maggot, the same one you saw in Marazai's hands. As you watch, the tool appendages perform a swift dissection. The maggot's flesh bursts under the scalpel-like claw and blossoms into a disgusting slimy flower. The Xenos' slow manner of speaking creates an unnerving dissonance with the frantic movements of its limbs. I grew this specimen specifically for you, Monkey. During your interrogation, it intoxicated your feeble senses to limit unnecessary resistance. What a curious experiment it was. I usually extract control worms from specimens posthumously. You possess some degree of bodily fortitude. Let's glance at the dissected maggot. Do you eviscerate everything you lay your hands on? Evisceration is one aspect of my most respected art. His scalpel fingers scrape together with a hushed metallic shriek. I'll try this one. You did a poor job training your pet if I was able to shake off its influence. With a gurgling sound, the Xeno slowly yet steadily moves his sharp finger to your eye, closer and closer, almost touching, then stops with a sigh. Not now, perhaps later. Let's just say nothing here. The Xenos thoughtfully clicks his appendage studded with dozens of needle-thin stingers. Are you Tervantias? You are absolutely correct, specimen. I am Tervantias the Archmachinator, a homunculus and the conductor of this place and staggers the imagination and soul. Of this place that staggers imagination and soul. My anatomical opera. Well, I offer my gratitude for saving my life. The concept of gratitude is unclear to me, but you will work off your debt. The Arabanian urged me to pay attention to your allegedly extremely gifted self, specimen. Let us see if you make a good tool. Ah, so that guy is helping us again. Same as you, little moth. The Xenos points a mangled limb towards Iliad. Unless, of course, the darkness of Komora burdens you as fast as the others. Iliad flinches. What does this mean, homunculus? Who knows, Azurian, who knows? The Xenos make a chuckling sound. What exactly did this Arabanian tell you about me? The Xenos lets out a strange sound that almost resembles a scoff. This information should not burden your undeveloped mind. The Arabanian told me enough to give you the chance to enter my anatomical opera. That is all you need to know. You, a Drukhari, would do business with a human? How remarkably open-minded. Do business? The homunculus looks puzzled. I will do no business with you. I will use you. You survived the battle in the arena, which means you have uncommon parameters for your kind. You are a lesser organism, true, but the towering heights of my wisdom make it difficult to distinguish between your inferiority and the inferiority of most of my kin. Damn. What do you want from me? You will return to the arena of the Fatal Thirst. You will kill a few of the Wicks fossilings for me. You might even spill the blood of one of the bloodstained proselytes. The homunculus looks past you as he delivers his imperious speech. They are long overdue a small lesson in humility. They have forgotten their place, they lack respect, they do not appreciate my work, they fail to recognize my authority. Still staring into the distance, he continues to list his grievances with maniacal thoroughness. What will I get out of this? Or will you coerce me as you do everyone else? Coercion will be more than enough. If you disobey, I will turn you into material for my creations and ensure that you feel and are aware of every manipulation performed on your flesh. But if you do what I tell you to do, I will let you live for a while longer. I hope we can kill him as well. Cooperation will increase your odds of survival. As long as you continue to be of use, I will maintain your organic parts and perhaps even let you play with some of my less significant samples. Oh? I shall serve you if you help me make my escape. I feel like all of these options do nothing here. The response is acceptable. If you behave like a good specimen monkey, you may eventually receive my help in escaping Cumorah. The Flesh Master is mad enough to help us escape in favor of his own unholy designs, but the price, Elantak, will be unfair and terrible. Obedience will be rewarded. Take your crude gear with you. I abhor such technological banality, but a creature as undeveloped as you may find it of use. You hear one of the joints on Tervantias' arm click. As for your task, Abyss and his blood-stained proselytes are here right now, in my anatomical opera. Go and look at the ones who will be your executioners when the time comes for you to die. Did we get our gear again? Like our full gear? Oh my lord, we do? I think we do? We also get some stuff here. I'll just take everything. Yeah. The sheer primitiveness of your technologies. Go, specimen. Deliver Tervantia's message of blood to the Arena of Wax. Or to the Arena of Wax. The homunculus gestures imperiously at the exit. I require your aid. Tervantias arches an eyebrow. You forget yourself, specimen. Go and serve my will, and should I ever decide to show you favor, I will do so at the time of my choosing. Yeah, my success benefits you. It is reasonable for you to help me. The homunculus waves you off in irritation. If you are unable to make yourself useful, I would rather wait for you to die and find myself a better tool. You should be worthy of my attention, not a drain on it. We made a deal, you promised you would provide help. Do not think of reneging on what we agreed on. A deal? Tervantia hisses. You wretch! I do not make deals with likes of you, I commend you. And if you insult me by even insinuating that you and I are equals ever again, I will deprive you of the privilege of cohesive organic existence. Okay. Is there anything I can offer you to repay a being of such brilliance for the attention you may graciously grant me? Tervantia's smile is a strange combination of contempt and pleasure. Your paltry possessions do not interest me. If you had something that could intrigue a master sculptor such as I, perhaps a remarkable piece of organic— we do have them, I think— then I might grant you a few short moments of my time. If it is a sacrifice you want, artisan of flesh, then I am ready to offer myself as one. Iliad's voice vibrates, but she keeps her eyes locked on Tervantias. Will you take my flesh? I will take more than flesh. I can extract something far more valuable from a single shred of your organics. The homunculus smiles unnervingly. This does interest me. I will not remove much of her. Her functionality will not suffer. Okay, so first of all, why, Iliad? This will be a step upon the path of atoning for the errors of my past, Elantak. If my sacrifice will bring you closer to salvation, I will commit myself into the hands of this tormentor. No, we will not speak of this anymore. Iliad frowns and you catch a strange look in her eyes, a mixture of sadness, relief, and shame. Tervantias shrugs and the spark of curiosity in his eyes fades. Okay, I guess this just loops around. I'm willing to pay for it. Oh no! Oh no, yeah, we can give him these items. After rummaging through what you have, Tervantias pulls out a fragment of flesh that has caught his eye. He splits off a piece of it, places it in his mouth, thinks for a while, and finally concludes. Curious. You have earned my attention, specimen. Speak quickly. I'm not really concerned about my body. I would be more concerned about Abelard, for example. I met a monster in the mangled sector. Creature can steal years of its victims' life. Oh, yeah. And this is for Abelard. And mutilate their bodies. Are you able to heal that? Tervantia's mechanical limbs start to wave with excitement. I recognize the mark of Ctonos' exquisite feeding. Ah, so this was the guy who messed up Abelard. What an honor it is for you to be the vessel with which my marvelous creation satisfies its thirst, and to give you your modest life force so it may be transformed by an energy converter. Fear not, specimen, it is within my power to reverse the effects of its touch. The Ctonos was an interesting experiment, one that could convert the life force of its victims into fuel. But it was a flawed, disobedient specimen that escaped. He glances at you mockingly. I do not recommend escaping, specimen. The pain from the transformation only stops after I inject the blocker, and I only do it at the end of the procedure. Do you wish to spend the rest of your existence with the sensation of your skin melting and your bones snapping? Are you helping me or what? Wait, are we healed? Oh, we're healed! Oh my god, we are back. We are back. Okay, cool. So, I have a few more items. I'm gonna quick save. Oh, Idira. Right. Idira class is staring at you as if she has seen a ghost. There is a strange, eerie-looking device on her head, a tangle of myriad thin, translucent threads coiled in elaborate, sickening patterns on her temples. Many of those threads penetrate the skin of her face, neck, and clavicles. Lord Captain, you're alive? Idira, what are you doing here? Idira glances around the room and then looks back at you with a tinge of guilt on her face. You know, I thought you were gone. Done for. I thought I'd never see you again. So I tried to start over. That was quick. The longer you look at Idira, the more strange details you notice about her appearance. The odd, earthy tone of her face. The fine purple veins around her parched, cracked lips. The subtle change in the color of her now lustreless eyes. An unpleasant sense of wrongness comes over you, as if the woman standing before you is not quite alive. What are you talking about? Idira gestures vaguely at the strange harness on her head. See this? It's a reward. A reward for my loyalty. When they captured us, I don't remember much from back then. I remember shackles that burned whenever I heard a whisper. I remember injections that made my body go numb. I remember them dragging me away from you. Our three-eyed doll, Cassia, they took her too along with me. Her body was there at least. She wasn't moving, wasn't talking, nothing. Then I wound up here, at Master Tervantia's mercy. First he studied me, poked me with needles, opened up my head to get a look at what was inside, but then he made the voices stop. He made them stop, Cordant. I don't hear the whispers anymore. I need a psyker, Idira. How did he make your voices stop? With this, I think. Idira touches one of the tubes on her head. It hurt when he was putting it on. It still hurts, but I'm used to it now. Cordant, what matters is the damn door to the other side is closed shut. I don't hear the whispers, don't see ghosts of the future, don't get woken up by tormented screams, and I'm not plagued by visions of the horrors that are waiting for me. All of it just stopped. Does that mean you cannot use your powers anymore? I can't? No. And good thing too. You know, Idira looks around, I think the Xenos are terrified of human witches. Why else would they keep me half delirious and out of it? Or do all those things to sever out connection to the warp? They're scared alright, but they don't know how else to fight it. This isn't right, Idira. Whatever he did to you, it's perverted. Perverted? Ha! Like you'd know what it's like to be born a witch. To have your name cursed by all and sundry since childhood. To live as a worthless, dangerous freak whose only use is to become someone's pet. Idira grits her teeth. I know Lady Theodora wasn't like that, and neither are you. But that's not the point. He made me normal, finally. If it means I have to serve a Xenos, so be it. All the days I've been here, I've spent in blissful silence. No one bothers me, no one torments me, no one is trying to get at me from the other side, and on this side, nobody notices me at all. I don't want anything else. I just want to be left alone. Idira turns away, teetering slightly from the sharp motion. Okay, we have a couple of options here. If there is your conscious choice, there's no reason to force you. Yeah, I kinda want a psyker. Okay, so we have a Medicaid check. You look as if you are about to die. Whatever that thing is doing to you, it will not last long. This is not living, Idira. It is better to live out the time you have on your own terms than spend an eternity existing the way that you intend to. We can do this one. Logic. Everything comes at a price. Have you considered the price you are paying? Weapon skill? No. Persuasion. Idira grimaces. An eternity? An eternity sounds like an awfully long time, especially here. I hadn't thought about that. Oh, okay, I need more. Logic then. Everything comes at a price. Have you considered the price you are paying? I'm helping Master Tervantius. I'm his personal assistant. Like a secretary. I do things. Just yesterday I spent several hours looking for something in the chambers under his operating theater. So many rooms and dead ends down there. I wonder why. The day before that I was setting up one of his machines. It hurt me once or twice, but then I got the hang of it. Idira stops. There is a glint of suspicion in her eyes. That's weird. Now that I've said it out loud, those thoughts are starting to sound more like tests. Idira struggles to swallow. You think she might be trying to cry, but no tears come out. But if I decide to leave, then Master Tervantias will surely want it back. He'll want to remove this thing, and the whispers will return. They'll start beckoning me again. What then, Cordumt? You once promised me, Cordumt. You promised we'd think of something, right? And now we know the Xenos have things like this. So that means there's hope? I believe in salvation through willpower and character at the hands of the Drukhari. The God Emperor will help you. Perhaps you can figure out how that thing works, but we will need to remove it first. I actually think I prefer this, because the Drukhari really are not people to be trusted. Like I have any of that. Ha! Idris sniffles and gives you a crooked smile. Don't let anyone say the Lord Captain's got no sense of humor. Alright, that's enough of me running my mouth. It's time. She grabs the device on her head with both hands and begins to pull. The color instantly drains from her face, her eyes bulge, and she bites her lip so hard it starts to bleed. With a sharp sound, the tubes slip out from under her skin, spraying blood mixed with some foul-smelling ochre-colored slime, and the device attaches from Idira's head. She lets out a piercing cry, her head jerking back from the pain, and the delicate device clings as it shatters into tiny fragments. Oh, so we broke it. Well, this is awkward. Idira forces a laugh as she looks at the shards on the floor. Looks like the Xenos are right to call us clumsy animals. Oh well, since it's decided, she shoots you a look of vicious glee. Might as well go out with a bang. Lead on, Lord Captain. Okay, so we have her again, but now she has a crippled arm. Although, for her, it doesn't matter all that much. I am going to level up my friend here, and I will be right back. Okay, so out of all of the choices, I think there could be some stuff from Bounty Hunter that could help, but I'm actually just gonna go for Pulse of Life. I've been curious to see how this actually works. So whenever the Psyker heals themselves or another character with a psychic power or an effect... Sorry, I'm hiccuping. Or an effect applied by a psychic power, this healing can critically hit with a chance of 5 plus 2 times the willpower bonus %. So her willpower bonus can go quite high, sorry. This critical heal chance is increased by all the effects that increase critical hit chance, and the amount healed is increased by the same value as critical damage. Jesus. Okay, so Pulse of Life is done. We have her back. Now... God, I hate this. I hate having to re-equip my characters, I will say that much. So what did you have? God. I think the heavy greatsword might be better than the one he had before, which is kind of funny. Let's see, greatsword. Where is my greatsword? I thought I had a power greatsword, but I guess not. Wait. Ah, power claymore. It has more penetration but less damage. So I'll just keep the heavy greatsword then. Now what else? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause the video. This will take a long time, and I don't want you guys to suffer with this. I will be right back with everything equipped. And we are back. So it did take me a while to go through all of the equipments again, because I didn't remember a lot of what I had. In any case, I think I actually had a better shotgun on my main character, but I'm gonna actually try the revolver and the faux hammer, just because I like the faux hammer. I think it's cool. I think I basically equipped everybody with the same things they had before. Probably some different stuff like the necklace on Pascal. I don't remember what oh, I think I know what he had. I think he had this one. Yeah, which now I'm giving it to Yirliet. I think it's better on her. Hits with single shots will slow the targets, which I like. Idira is now sporting all of her new stuff, like the Grimoire of Void, Mysterious Sliver, all that good stuff, plus her powerful gloves. And we're gonna continue on our adventure here. So, I want to talk to this guy again. I'm just gonna quick save because I don't want to go through the process of equipping everybody again if something goes wrong. The appendages protruding from the Xenos' back move restlessly, emitting an unnerving screech. Tervantias is completely engrossed in his apparatus and spares you no attention. I would like to speak with you about a member of my retinue who was delivered to you. Which specimen in particular interests you? My navigator, Cassia, was with me when we were captured. Where is she now? The female with an exceptionally strong connection to the Veil, as well as a number of rare monkey mutations, most notably a third eye. I am studying the influence of complete isolation from the Veil and the outside world on the specimen's abilities, sanity, and physical condition. She no longer screams inside the reservoir, but she is certainly still alive, and I am not yet ready to conclude the experiment. Those from my retinue deserve better than be confined by you. Relinquish them. Tervantias gives you a look of confusion. Why would I, specimen? Press your weapon to the base of your own jaw. Unless you want to lose a valuable specimen, you will... Okay. With a full escort, I would have better chance of succeeding and contributing to your plans. Then find yourself other fighters. The chasm has enough prisoners, mercenaries, and gladiators. My specimens are not yours to waste. Then yeah, let's press our weapon to the base of our own jaw. Unless you want to lose a valuable specimen, you will release my companion immediately. What a confident specimen. A thin smile spreads across his lips. Do it. Kill yourself. I can always reanimate your body. But will I? What if I kneel? I recognize your power over me and beg for you for leniency. Tervantias responds with a derisive smile. You are so naive, monkey. Have you been convinced by your impotent mind that I could be appeased by such a trite and such an obedience? You should be on your knees whenever you are in my presence. Not out of my sight. Okay, goddammit. We're only gonna get Cassia later, I think. You tortured my tech priest Pascal. Why? I was curious to see what kind of symbiosis might emerge between rudimentary monkey augments and my own unflawed creations. Much like cartilage infused with steroids will swell a subject's feeble body, new computational circuits sprouted throughout his algorithms. I found the process enlightening. I have learned all that I wanted. Do not waste my time. I wish to know more about you and your craft. I am not in the habit of conversing with specimens, but if it increases your motivation to serve. What is your craft? An absurd question befitting your small-minded kind. The homunculi are artists of anguish and the masters of flesh, the delvers into unexplored sources of pain, the greatest among their people. My head holds a brilliant intellect, my hands command power over life and death, my body is the pinnacle of surgical discipline. Our minds hold the knowledge of hundreds of generations. Are you aware of the beautiful variety of essences can be extracted from the psychic energy of a dying sentient creature? Of the ways, shades of torment and methods of termination alter an essence's properties? This is the great alchemy of death and transformation. Persuasion. Smile obsequiously. Until this day I could only dream of meeting such a wise and enlightened being. The homunculus's limbs react with an excited clatter of blades. I have few equals in Camorra. My knowledge is vast and it goes beyond the mysteries of flesh and essences. I have observed many disjunctions where the destructive energies of the unreal erupted here in the webway. I have studied the devastating force and learned to harness it. So the webway is an extra-dimensional space, also known as labyrinth dimension, which links world sectors and starts from one end of the galaxy to another. Okay. I have created size stiflers to keep the space around this spire intact. I have touched knowledge so ancient, Tervantias abruptly ends his speech, casts a suspicious look at you, and then snaps. It is not necessary for you to know this, specimen. Am I to understand that the most fearsome Drukhari warriors are created by artisans such as you? Without a doubt. Even the most skilled witches and mighty Kabbalites are outstripped by the pure destructiveness of our genius. Yet I long ago rose above the building of commonplace battle beasts. The monstrosities I create are unique. My last specimen, the Ktonos, surpassed every trifle ever made by my rivals. I fed it elite warriors until it escaped and hid in the mangled sector. I would have caught it, but then a new idea drew my attention. At present, I am working on a grotesque of previously unknown power built from the most exquisite and exotic body parts from strong fighters. Specimen, should you ever see the corpse of a fine warrior or a mighty creature light on your feet, cut out the best part and bring it to me. Yeah, that's what I have been doing. A fascinating experiment. I'm also curious to see how it turns out. K. Moragalantak. Do you not get enough monsters in this accursed city? Tervantias gives you a look of patronizing curiosity. Your lesser kind is not completely devoid of the inquisitiveness characteristic of full-fledged beings. Why did I survive the interrogation to which Marazai brought me? Your body was given to me for disposal. It was thrown into the cesspit. The homunculus's voice grows thoughtful. It is an anomaly that the specimen did not die. I must consider fitting the disposal chute with the shredding mechanism. Hilda shakes her head. The Master of Flesh is twisting the truth, Elantak. Had the Arabenian not interfered in the Archon's trial, it is unlikely that anyone could have survived that questioning. Okay, so let us stop there. Looks to you impatient and unsettling grimace. So I found some materials. I'll suitable for your new monster. The homunculus digs through the chunks of flesh with the enthusiasm of a hungry vulture. Finally, he snaps. Good materials. Good specimen. Bring me more. So we had the arena beast's claws, the reverse tendons, and the chameleonine skin. Okay. I guess that's all. Oh, I had more. You've brought me nothing of interest. Okay. I must take my leave. Alright. So, no Cassia for us now.
Follow my lead.
This chute sends spent materials to the corpse dump materials such as you. Ah, there's stuff here. How can I get there? I can't get there.
Shall stand in
These
my way.
stairs need to open. You vividly remember lying on this table and watching mechanical pincers tear through your flesh. And more goods over there also.
Victory awaits.
Or can I go there from this side? No, I cannot. Okay, so let's leave.
You're always...
I think now I can try and kill that Cthulhu or whatever his name is. Because I have 5 people and we are healed. So I think it's a fine time to try it. Okay, so if I want to go there, the best way to do it is to use the warp thingy over here. Yes, yes. And now we go to the mangled sector. I will also try to go for the safe, because now we have more athletics. And I can also heal Abelard if he gets fatigued. Okay, so
I'll lay claim to
right
the
here.
stars.
So I also gave
I'm at your
Abelard
service.
here this thing, the intoxicating elixir, giving him 15 to strength and weapon skill, but losing willpower for 2 turns. Can I use this to try this? Let me quick save it. Because athletics is influenced by strength. And also, wait. I had that thing that allows me to re-roll a test, right? They can re-roll a failed test once per test. I'm not sure if what I'm doing here is going to be a test, but let's find out. Impedient Transceiver. By the way, they also changed in a recent patch the icons on certain trinkets and stuff, like the bayonet knife. It didn't look like this, which is quite cool. So yeah, let's try this. So
At your beck and call.
I can use it, but it's the same thing.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Okay. So yeah, there's no point in using this for these kinds of tests. So if I want to give it again, it's over here. And what I wanted to see was... Oh, I also got my Chirurgeon Medikits, so we can now remove traumas if we need to. She has this one, but it doesn't affect her, so I'm just going to leave it. Ah, and I wanted to see, did I re-roll a test? No, I simply passed. Although it says 65, it doesn't say 55. So I wonder if the intoxicating elixir actually helped. No, sorry, the test was 70%, not 55. Yeah, I think that the extra 15 strength did affect this. And we passed because of it. Okay, cool. So, tech use here, we can retry it.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Lawbringer, a power club. 16 to 24, 20% armor penetration, strike, power swing, shove, and lawbringer. Additional ability that ends the attacker's turn and deals an additional 30 machine damage with 50% armor penetration. Okay, what is machine damage? A type of irreducible damage. Ignores armor. Dealt by anything that exclusively affects machine technology. Organic targets and non-mechanical physical objects are immune to it. Huh. Defensive boots. If the wearer did not spend MP during their turn, they double their cover efficiency and half cover until the end of the wearer's next turn. For the defense of Cadia. When the wearer of this badge gains an attack versatility, they also gain 3 moment. Oh. Oh, that is good. That is very good. Okay. So I'm thinking... I want to give you this. You're gonna go down to 65 toughness, which is unfortunate, but I think it could be worth it. I do like this for Iliad, but I think this one... Yeah, I'll actually do this. I don't need the movement points on her, actually. You have... I actually want to give you the movement point boots. Sorry. Inventory management, right? So, movement. Or MP. MP. Movement. Aha. Okay, there you go. So now you have this. I'm gonna give you the trinket again. Which, of course, I forgot the name, but I think it's this one. Okay. Ah, they also changed the look of this icon, my ring. The Scarlet Signet. It didn't look like this. Okay. Ah, the power baton, right. So do I want to equip this? It is an extra attack, right? Additional ability that ends attack turn. I can try it. I can like swap it for the Inferno pistol. Like this. Okay. So, where is the guy? The guy is... Am I blind? Ah, he's over there. Okay. I think Idira will also help out a lot in this.
An expected result.
Follow my lead.
So, this fight... I'm not really sure what to expect, to be honest. Because it says...
None
No,
shall
stop
stand in
it.
my way.
I accidentally clicked on the floor. It says that this guy has 0 movement points, but his abilities are all within touching range. So this doesn't make sense. I feel like there's something here that I'm missing. Maybe he has an ability that gives him movement points or something, because otherwise I will just kill him from range, right? Which doesn't feel very right.
Victory awaits.
Okay. Let me just read this again. Wow, new bug. Okay. Yo. Thank you. So this will drain ballistic skill, weapon skill, strength, toughness, and agility, and if it target by a second time, they die. So ideally, I would not want him to get close to me.
Your seneschal is always
So
there.
if anybody's gonna get remotely close, it's gonna be Abelard.
A nice little stroll.
Yo.
Close ranks.
There we go. That doesn't sound nice. Okay, my dude. So let's see. Oh, you cheater! He was cheating! Oh, wait, maybe... Because he used this, does he get movement points? No, he doesn't get movement points. I think he just has 10 movement points and the game wasn't showing it before. Yeah, he got weapon skill and ballistic skill. from the vital energy. He has 1 out of 20. Okay. So 10 movement points would mean what? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can actually go very far. He can actually go very far. I think I'll try to keep him at range. If I can, at least at the start. And then I'll see what I want to do with this. So you can all stay back. Yeah, just stay back. All the way back. I will probably give the extra turns to the people back here, so I should be fine with this. I want a clear line of sight for Iliad. But everybody else should be okay. So I think this works fine. Okay, start. Okay. So I feel like I want to give the turn to Pascal, so we can start working on tactical knowledge and also set up the snare. Because if I can immobilize him, that's all the better. Can he be immobilized, by the way? Combat Master, so no. He becomes staggered instead of being stunned, or cannot attack effect, becomes slowed instead of immobilized. Okay. However, when he suffers warp damage... they cannot use power from pain, but this still applies. So I can't actually immobilize him, but I can slow him down. Okay, so Pascal, take this. And I want the snare, I guess, here.
Running binaric override.
And I will pray you up.
My vow is to serve.
I would like to lower your damage, but you are too far away. So, do I shoot him or do I buff us up? I guess the first shot is free, so I can do it. Okay. And I will simply... I think I'll actually go for tactical knowledge here. Instead of the buff. Let's trail the hunt. I can go here. And we... Can you actually jump over during the fight? That would be silly. Okay, he's moving. He did not get immobilized. But he got slowed. Okay, perfect. So now Idira is doing her thing. So he's already prey. So I think Word of the Emperor to get resolved on our backline here.
Will do.
I would like to give Abelard dodge chance and parry. As many buffs as I can, actually. Let me just see. I would like to do this. I would like prescience on Idira. So that's 1 AP, then 2 AP. Then I can either go for 3 AP and just stick to buffing, or I can just hit him. I think I will actually hit him. Because it's warp damage, it will also remove the effects from power from pain. Okay, so prescience on Idira.
Anything else?
Good. Now,
Will
some
do.
dodge and parry for Abelard. I would love to give him Iron Arm, but yeah, I do feel like I want to do this. Psychic Shriek.
Anything else?
90 damage. Good. He is now poisoned. He's still slowed. He has the burning touch of the warp. So his movement points are now... Wait, it's still 10? How is it still 10? Reduced by 3. Okay. Iliad, let's deal some the problem is he can now reach us. If I go here, do I shoot Pascal in the process? I don't. Let's bring Iliad back then.
Just designate a target.
And if I want to deal as much damage as possible, I would imagine... Analyze... What's my weapon do again? It does something interesting, right? I forget. Not this one. Grants 5 movement points after each attack and allows the wielder to move after attacking. If an attack with this weapon hits 3 or more targets, has no cooldown, 100%. Oh, okay. It's a very cool weapon, goddamn. Makes me want to play with her. So, 1 0 2 3. Yeah, I'm fine. I have enough for this, for all of this.
I am not your
So we do
Xenos
that.
pet monkey.
We do aim for the
If
opening.
it serves your cause.
We go for killing edge. What? Yo! No, no.
Not my
What?
worst day. Yet. Oh,
What?
not like this.
So that's what that feeling was about.
Why is he playing? Okay, what did I miss? God damn it, what did I miss? Oh, I forgot about this. When the Ktonos Pain Engine wounds are reduced to 2/3 and 1/3 for the first time, the engine gains an additional third and the cooldown of devitalization is reset. Man, and he hit both. He didn't have Endure or anything like that. I thought I had time for this. God damn it. Well, I'll still go for damage. If he brings Pascal down, he brings Pascal down. Sucks, but it is what it is, I think.
If I must.
Okay, he still didn't take a turn. So now I think I want precise attack
I am not your Xenos
plus
pet
elusive,
monkey.
and then I go for in my sights.
If it serves your cause.
Yeah, now I would give the extra turn here. God damn it. I'm gonna give it to Idira though. I feel like I'll just give it to her. Yeah. So take
Already
this.
done.
Take
Not a problem for me.
Take that. Oh, the Inquisitor's Decree. I forgot about this. So I do want this, I think.
Nothing I can't do.
Very cool. And I would do Inspire on Idira, and now I'm gonna give her an extra turn. And she will go for Word of the Emperor for extra resolve. And now this would do how much? 84 to 225, and this will deal 151 to 172. I will just try to kill him straight up. Because if I can just kill him, I will skip the trigger thing. Nice. Dead. I had a quest. I didn't see the quest. The biomechanical creature is flailing its limbs faintly. Its body is broken and bears the signs of combat, but it seems no one is planning to repair it. You can see the glistening flesh under the cracked carapace and the bunches of wires that permeate it. The armor plates rise heavily and the creature emits a wistful, creaking sigh full of regret. The claw on Pascal's mechadendrite clangs loudly. The visor emits a series of clicks, switching the observation spectrum. Pascal's hands automatically reach for the combat tool on his belt, even as his eyes closely watch the dying creature. Yeah, let's examine the creature. Every limb of the creature, the hard ones on skeletal paws and the flexible ones on metallic cords, is equipped with a variety of implements similar to surgical tools. The jagged circular saws, twisted drills, and vibrating monoscalpels promise unbearable pain. You can clearly see the inside of the mechanism through the holes in its armor. Its gut can open a drag of hamstrung victim inside. Once the victim finds themselves in the monster's stomach, they will be pierced by injectors to liquefy them. The substance will then drain to the reservoirs at the tail end of the creature. Can you understand me? The creature emits a series of wheezing sounds. Was it an answer, moans of agony, or just a normal rumbling of its mechanism? There is no way to tell. It is trying to communicate. What are you? The creature responds with a series of choking and snarling sounds. After a moment, as if realizing that its language is not clear to you, it extends a fighting limb in your direction in a menacing gesture. The message is clear. I am a warrior. I am a killer. This is an engine of pain, Elantak, an executioner created by the depravity of my twisted cousins, living flesh fused to a mechanism whose sole purpose is to inflict as much pain as it can. Ildith's face is contorted with bitterness and disgust. The Dark Ones are caught in a cycle of torment, desperately seeking pleasure in the suffering of others. This machine is but an instrument of their endless desire, a symbol of what they are willing to do to slake the thirst and fear that consume them. I will not hurt you anymore. The creature's servo motors howl as they send the last remaining energy into its body. One of the limbs lunges at you, but the charge is not enough for the strike to reach its target. In the unusual exchange, something bursts in the creature's gut with a quiet squelch and a puddle of oily ichor spreads from under its belly. Pascal, would you like to study this device? Request approved. Pascal eagerly unfolds his mechadendrites as they all rush toward the monster. A shrieking drill cuts deep into the armor, while a claw hungrily snaps off chunks of the flesh pierced with strands of metal wire. The creature thrashes and wheezes but cannot escape the merciless vivisection. The collected samples are sent to a portable analyzer and the tech priest's visor clicks, recording the procedure in picked images. Pascal suddenly freezes and takes a little step back. Process interrupted. An operational collision has been detected. Oh my god. What made you stop? This unit is under the influence of conflicting impulses. The operational vector of cognition dictates the necessity of studying this subject. The operational vector of obeying the Omnissiah and his universal laws dictates the necessity of recoiling from the subject and purifying it. The operational vector of adoration before his might dictates the necessity of reverence for the subject where the natural spirit resides in synthesis with that of the machine. What was this machine built for? Presenting an hypothesis. This construct is a mobile execution chamber. A subject is immobilized by the implements, placed inside the construct, and subjected to highly painful disposal via chemical injection. The biological remains are preserved in the built-in reservoir of the construct. The initial chemical analysis of the remains yields an abnormal result. The Vox emits a clanging metallic note. It is as if the pain of the victims of this machine is dissolved in them. It is circulating in the metal veins of this creature. It can feel everything. The nature of the damage indicates the unit has been in combat. I hypothesize that its constructor sent it to the arena. Based on its current condition, the result of the combat tests were unsatisfactory. Otherwise, the unit would have been repaired. Is this thing more of a perversion and an outrage to you? The categorization is correct. The object is a perversion and an outrage, one dangerously close to the creation of the anathemized abominable intelligence. But it is also a miracle of his boundless polymorphism. Pascal's voice carries a metallic note. I mean, taking it with me, I kind of feel like this would be... It's partially iconoclastic, but it's also like, are we enslaving it? I don't feel like this machine is gonna be beneficial for us. But I do think it might be worth exploring it or studying it. You are an explorator. Study it before it gives up the ghost. Request approved as doctrinally correct. Pascal leans over the creature and the drill whirs, sounding shrill and relentless. The tech priest's voice hums with the ice-cold determination of a divine vivisector. Let the cycle be discontinued. Let ignorance be discontinued. Was that it? Okay, so you are probably...
What advice do you seek?
Completely... Broken ribs. The creature's strength and toughness are reduced by 20, action points are reduced by 1. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Ooh. Life Sunderer. A Drukari, I'm guessing... Heavy weapon? Yeah, rate of fire 9. Attacks with the Life Sunderer grant 50% to overpenetration. Toxic shots and toxic burst. Okay. That's kind of cool. 5 to 6 is very low damage though. Okay. And Ktonos Pain Converter. The Ktonos xenomechanism that devoured its victim's suffering and converted it into energy. So what was the quest though? Because I had a quest for it and I didn't notice. Was it an errand? It was. The Katonos. The homunculus' profane creation known as the Katonos has escaped from its maker. This biomechanical abomination now stalks the Mangle sector, preying on unfortunate victims. Not really a quest, but okay. So what we have now? Survivor's Revenge. The rogue trader was tricked into fighting as a gladiator. The one who did this can likely be found in the pit, the den of the Shriekers. That is where the rogue trader should go if he wants to get even. And also to equip himself with decent gear from Malice's stores. What? Feels like I've already done this. Scalpel, needles and sutures. The homunculus Tervantias wants to create a new monster. He needs special organs and body parts worthy of becoming a part of his blasphemous titan. I'm not sure if I should be doing this, but I'm kind of interested. And it's a quest, right? So I want to complete it. The Chasm. Talk to the blood-stained proselytes. The champions of the arena, the bloodstained proselytes, have entered the anatomical opera for reasons known only to themselves. Tervantias has advised the rogue trader to take a good look at them. Such a chance may not present itself in the Fatal Thirst arena. I couldn't do this. Okay, so we're only missing Cassia here. And I kind of feel like I do want to, yeah, 0% chance. I'm gonna skip this. Wait, it uses keys? Okay, yeah. 0%, not gonna bother with that.
It's about time.
I do think I want to heal Abelard. Well, let's see how it goes first.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
It might be that if I go back to the
New challenge for me.
the guy, the doctor, and I tell them that I killed the Katonos, maybe you will heal Abelard? Oh, this bitch. Can I find you again? Nah, the commissar is gone. 30% chance. I guess it's not terrible. I have nothing for demolition. Let's see if that thing works or not then. Reroll a failed test. Empyrean transceiver. Okay. Wait, who actually has demolition here? 50, 60, 55, 40, 40. So it's Iliad. Okay, so Empyrean goes over here, and you take the test thingy over the target designator.
Okay, Morak.
We can keep on trying. Okay, that's
My
good.
whispers crave entertainment.
Speak, Elantak. Did you hope to see an
Come on, man, you can do it at some
Felt
point.
Something.
What is it? A trivial task.
Good. Fencing boots. The wearer gains +2 times agility bonus parry when using swords. It's a nice weapon, nice item. Whenever the wearer parries with the sword, they immediately counterattack, causing attacking enemy to become staggered. Wow. If the attacker is staggered, the wearer's parry is increased by 5 times agility bonus. I like this. I'm not sure if I like it more than reducing the cost of charge, but I like it a lot. Riposte gloves. If the wearer is an assassin and successfully dodges or parries an enemy's attack, it automatically creates an additional opening on that enemy on the side closest to the wearer. Okay. Tactical Genius. Whenever the wearer successfully dodges or parries an incoming attack, they gain 10 momentum. And a melted charge. Okay, there are some very good items here. Damn. So you have Taunting Scream becomes tougher to resist. I think I like this more, getting momentum for every dodge or parry. Yeah. Now, these gloves, I like them. Yeah, I don't like them more than what you have, though. Oh, she also had the tactical thingy, right? I forget the name. God damn it. It looked like this, I feel. This one? Ah, target designator. No. Was it? I feel like it was something different. I could be wrong, though. Okay, well, I think it was that. What else did we get? This thing and this thing we cannot use. I do like it. If you parry, the enemy becomes staggered. And I do have an 8% extra chance to parry with this. Okay, I will actually use them. I like them a lot.
Follow my
Okay, so
lead.
the goal now is to go back to the laboratorium. Or the laboratory. And we're gonna speak with the guy, tell him we killed this thingy. Maybe give him back the pain appendage. See if he wants that, or if he's gonna give me something in return. Like Cassia, maybe? It would be cool. So I wanna go here.
Victory awaits.
And we want to go there. Oh, actually, what I have to do is end the episode. Never mind. So yeah, we're gonna finish up this episode here, my friends. In the next one, we're gonna go to the Anatomical Opera, speak with the guy, and continue on trying to find Cassia. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Rogue Trader. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.